All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man. Hope everybody's having a great. What's this Sunday now, man? First of all, let me apologize, guys. Getting this video out a little later than I would have liked. Um, just had some things to do. It is Saturday. Saturday is sort of like a really more of a family day for me, but I still try to get in and catch some games when I can get in there. Um, and I did get a chance to catch this game, but afterwards I had some things to do. So, but let's talk about it, man. Toronto Raptors versus Atlanta Hawks. Now, I want to ask one question before I get into this because shout out to the young lady who followed me on Instagram. I can't remember her name, but she wrote me about because she says, it seemed like my videos now I'm doing more reading than actually just talking and giving my feedback and stuff like that. And I kind of explained to the young lady. I said that I tried some I'm trying to incorporate is giving you the stats and kind of breaking it down for you guys so you know who performed what, how everyone did, and then we can kind of use those to catch trends and see who's trending in which direction. Now if that's something you guys don't like, let me know. I won't do it. I just thought that'd be something that if you guys are interested, if you feel like nah, Chris, just talk. We can catch the stats and stuff later, or whatever. Just free flow it like I used to do previously. Then I have no problem doing with that. So I really need you guys' help. She made me think about something. And I appreciate her. But again, I do this for you guys. You guys let me know what you want, and I have no problem doing it. So I thank the young lady definitely for her support. But yeah, I just want to know if you guys want me to do more, continue with the stats, or if not, you want me to just kind of free flow and talk, and I could do that too. So just let me know, man. But again, I appreciate the young lady who told me, who made that suggestion for me. Now, so let's talk about it, man. The Toronto Raptors. Now, to me, I got to be honest here. I think this was sort of a fatigue game. Like it's sometimes, and you see this a lot in the NBA, when a team is coming off of especially a emotional victory like the Toronto Raptors had yesterday against Brooklyn. It was the highlight, probably the biggest win of the season. It was a lot of effort, a lot of emotion. It was a lot of everything. Like this was their measuring stick. This was the measuring stick for them, and I kind of felt like this game here was kind of going to go like this. So Siakam had 15. He was 6 of 15. He gave you 15. Baines gave you 2. Lowry gave you 9. Um, Powell gave you 20, and Steady Freddy gave you 25. Boucher gave you 29. So he had one of those great games tonight. Denver gave you 6. Johnson gave you 8. Davis gave you 7. Um, just being honest, let's be real. They put enough points up on the board to win this game. It's just that simple. They put up enough points to win this game. They put up 121 points. This should have been a win, but they had a defensive lapse. And again, like I said, and I'm not taking. First of all, I don't want this to come off. Let me take nothing away from the Hawks. The Hawks is a very dynamic team, and they can score with the best of them in the NBA. That boy Trey Young is a beast. He's a monster. Take nothing from his ability to create shots for himself and just make difficult shots and feed Capella. I think his career is definitely taking that next step. But what I will say is, you defense kind of show you where your legs are at, and this in this game, it kind of felt like their defense just was not there. So let's talk about these Hawks, man. The Hawks gave you Collins gave you 19, Capella gave you 23. Capella is having a bounce back season. He could be what is most improved player or bounce. I don't know if they got a comeback player, but he could be in that conversation. He's after been the injury, then getting shipped out of Houston. Houston wanted to try this whole new way of playing basketball, and that didn't work. But he's having a resurgence in Atlanta. He had 23 tonight. Trey Young had 28. Horter gave you 19. Reddish gave you 10. Gallinari gave you 14. Hill gave you 8. Rondo gave you 2. Rondo is someone that I'm like, he can have a couple more minutes than that. Like Rondo need more than 12 minutes, man. He could be definitely a catalyst for a team, especially come playoff time. But we'll see how all that pans out. But overall, like I said, man, the Hawks, everyone was scoring, and to me that kind of the Toronto Raptors emotionally probably was just drained. I mean, they just, like I said, it just came out the biggest win of the year, and for them. And so then to get right back up and muster that exact same energy, especially on the defensive end. Because they had spent when you playing the Nets, you giving it everything you got on that. That is hard. I know it may sound it's easy for us to be like, you're paid, you're millionaires, go out there and give your best effort regardless. But sometimes it's just physically and mentally draining to give 110% and then turn around and say, not gonna give 110% again after you had to go above and beyond to even try to contain a team like the Nets. So giving up 132 to Atlanta, I'm not saying that their defense is all world, but that their defense is better than that. So to me, that did tell me they had sea legs. But when you playing a team like Atlanta, you come in there with sea legs. They're gonna make you pay for it. They're gonna score. They're gonna get their buckets. They, first of all, shout out to Atlanta for putting together such a dynamic team in the Hawks. They're definitely led by Trae Young and when you look at coming off the bench with a Rondo and a Gallinari, you got a solid team here. I'm not saying they're championship contenders, but they're definitely a team that's making a name for themselves, and they're playing well. They're getting their victories, but at the same time, if you're a Toronto Raptor fan, you're looking at this thing going, yeah, I get it, but I would love for us to got a back-to-back win just to build, just to have some momentum. But I really look at this game as an anomaly, because I do think they really did have like sea legs. That game against Brooklyn was extremely emotional. Like, Kyle Lowry gave you 9 tonight. Siakam gave you 15 tonight. These guys gave you 30 last night. Steady Freddie he had 25. Norman Powell had 20. Boucher had 29. So you see the guys who didn't have the biggest output in the game against Brooklyn have a better output tonight, where the guys that had a big output in against Brooklyn had a little bit more minuscule night tonight. So I think that they was tired. This back-to-back got the best of them, and not taking nothing from Atlanta Hawks. They're definitely a great team, but I'm just calling it like I see it. So with that being said, guys, remember, let me know down in the comment if you guys like the reading off the stats, or if you don't, because I'm just only here to give you guys the best possible experience. So with that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Till next time, man, you guys be great.